Question here says, how many following statements is or are correct for chromatin material of eukaryotes? So we have to figure out the correct choice. Composed of DNA and histone proteins, very much right. Histones are present for coiling of DNA. Euchromatin is loosely packed and transcriptionally active region, which is also correct. At interphase, chromatin material gets condensed into chromosome, which is incorrect because the condensation of chromatin in chromosomes is seen in M phase. The nuclear material divides. Okay, so this is incorrect. Now, it can be stained by basic dyes, which is another option, and it is correct. So how many statements are correct? We can see that we have 3 statements correct, and option is also option number 3, the right choice. Question number 102, it says, during ripening of tomato, its color changes from green to reddish. This is because of the transformation of chloroplasts, which were green in color, to chromoplasts, which are red in color, and that is option number 1. Simple question. Next we have question number 103. It states that select the correct statement with respect to the exoneme of eukaryotic flagella. It would be better if we see image of eukaryotic flagella, but we have to see the correct statement. Please make sure of this. So here we have the diagram, NCERT diagram. What do you see in this picture, students? We have peripheral 9 microtubules. Can you see that? These are the 9 peripheral microtubules. And if you see carefully, students, they are doublet. 2 in number. Students, let's see the first option. It says that it is composed of 9 peripheral triplet microfibrils of tubulin proteins. This statement is incorrect, students, because here it is written triplet. But what we see here is peripheral microtubule doublets. Please notice this in the image itself. So we have doublets here. Then the second statement, it does not have a covering of plasma membrane. Please see the second labeling. We have pretty much the plasma membrane present. This is incorrect. Third statement says central tubules are enclosed by central sheath, which is right because here you can see clearly central microtubule and they are covered by the central sheath. So central sheath is pretty much visible here and it is correctly mentioned also. Yes, central sheath is there. It gives rise to spindle apparatus during cell division. Students, you may be wondering this is right, but this is not right because to give rise to spindle apparatus is not the job of flagella, rather it's the job of centrioles. So centrioles give rise to spindle apparatus. Now we have concluded correctly that the answer is option 3. Let us move further. Next question we have is, which of the following is not a circular DNA molecule? Plasmid is circular, bacterial genomic DNA is circular, mitochondrial DNA is also circular, but eukaryotic genomic DNA is not circular, it is linear. Therefore, students, the answer is option 4. Very simple question. We have another question which says, insert chromosome, a small fragment of chromosome separated by a non-stained secondary constriction is called. I think it would be better if we see an image for it. NCERT image 8.12. So here are different types of chromosome based on the position of centromere. And if you see very carefully, students, the very first image, you don't have to go anywhere far. You can see that this is the primary constriction, which we know is known as centromere, but I'll still write it is known as primary constriction. Okay, and after the primary constriction, we can also see this secondary constriction here. Can you notice? I hope it is visible at your end. So we see a secondary constriction here, and after that, what we see, a small fragment of chromosome that is left behind is known as satellite, which is pretty much visible in the diagram also. So let me select the correct answer. That is option number 4.